Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Iowa State Cyclones. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Running back grabs it on a screen. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Crucial third down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver to the air. It's Hicks. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game. A chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Cyclones starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The completion makes it second down. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And moves the ball to the 35, another first down.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Keeping it on the ground here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down play coming up. The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. Fights through a tackle.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Important second down play coming up. The linebacker shifting around now. And they'll use the ground game here. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. Syracuse lines up quickly. First down. We're going to throw the football. Running back has it on the screen now. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Here's a 1st and 10 play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking right, this one caught. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? A pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it on first down. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass caught. Second down now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Syracuse. Strong game by this quarterback. Extra point try coming now. And he knocks it right through. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here's the second down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Hicks. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. Running it back, it's Rourke. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He lets it go on the move. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. Recovered by the offense and good for first down yardage.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Handoff to the back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock. That'll cost the offense 5. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Orangeman. This quarterback on fire today. They're going to try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
The defense coordinator this week. It was about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back, it's Hicks. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The Cyclones getting set on 1st and 10. As the first down is still going. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30.
Well, the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
And the Cyclones pick up enough yardage for a first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Second and goal for the offense. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's 3rd and goal. Movement here from the tight end. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. From the 8-yard line now, it's 3rd and goal. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And the field goal is good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The short completion of the tight end. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. The back's got it. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Play action here on 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the single back takes the handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Syracuse has moved into the red zone. And at first down, they go right back to him. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Drop him back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass rush closing in. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after it.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. Long enough and good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a deep completion. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. The secondary backed up off the ball now. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Breaks loose at the 40. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cyclones will kick it off to begin the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the handoff. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Great job here by this offense to open up the second half with an aggressive approach, sending a clear message to this defense that they are ready to be aggressive to win this game.
The Orange have it now, 1st and goal. They're going to run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at 2nd and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got it near the end zone. But he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. So instead of a chip shot attempt for a 2-score lead, they keep the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. The last possession ended quickly. The interception on the 1st play. Let's see if they can do better here. They don't pick up much. They do avoid the safety, but no breathing room. Okay, 2nd and 10 from their own 1. This is an important play. They want to avoid a 3rd and long at this spot on the field. He'll hand it off.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
How aggressive is this play call? Backed up here on 3rd down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the Cyclones will bring their punt team on the field now. Going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. The ball carrier recovers it, and the offense will keep possession. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive.
Woo, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The tight end has got it. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Syracuse is now operating in the red zone. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Syracuse lines up quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Syracuse lines up now, 1st and goal. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down and goal upcoming. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Touchdown, Syracuse. This offense cannot be stopped. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pocket breaking down. Close to his right side there for the completion. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. The Cyclones looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They'll hand it off. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Next line getting set up. It's a first down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Across the 40. Finally out of bounds, though. That's a massive gain to wrap up this third quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 20. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on him, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Hit as he released it. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And on the carry, he's heading left.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, and he's likely going to go over the century mark.
This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. And now the handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Again makes it second and medium. It's press coverage now from these DBs. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Ball handed off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth-quarter offense all year long, the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Offense will keep it on the ground here. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Syracuse has moved into the red zone. They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Orangemen. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Scanning the field. It's Hicks. Receiver makes the catch. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's looking to scramble. And the junior able to get home with the sack. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds his man. It's Allen. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. We'll check that out. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's going to take off.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, he does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the Cyclones come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Hicks. Looking to throw it deep. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Makes the catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. offense getting set for what could be their final drive down late in the final quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. The Cyclones are going to cash in this red zone trip. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And they'll give it to the back. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.